Hey there guys, it's Ralph from the and I am here with yet another interesting tutorial. So in this video I'll show you how you can disable Windows Update permanently. And another thing guys, before I jump right in, I need to make one thing very clear is that you should not disable Windows Update. You should not ever avoid updates, be it on your phones, smartphones, be it on your laptop, computers, whatever device it is. Think about this. These days, like attacks are quite frequent. It's happening almost every day. So, do the updates, guys, and it will be very very useful in the long run. So, you should update your device, but sometimes it so happens that you are maybe on a limited data plan. So you are afraid of running out of data, and you need all this data to do some other important work, so that so you can just afford to lose all your data on updates. So yeah, that is sometimes a issue. That is sometimes an issue that that is important. So um, without further ado, let's just dive into the actual tutorial. So there are basically three ways to disable Windows Update. So I'll show you the easy way first. So let me just go to the settings. So I click on here and I go to the all settings, and they see I have this network and internet options. So I click on here. All right, and you see I have option here, change network properties. So I need to click on it, and you see you have this metered connection option at the bottom. I need to I mean And under this you have set as metered connection, so I've set it on. And I actually am on my mobile data, so actually on my Wi-Fi. So I have set it on because I just as I said before, I just can't afford to lose all my data. So I have set it on, and I am on this metered connection. So there are no updates downloading in the background. So you can do that too. And if I set this if I switch it off, it's not it's no longer a metered connection, so there won't be any. There will be updates, and it will download automatically. So you need to set it on, and you're good to go. So, and one thing guys, these I mean switching on the network as metered connection won't, you know it just can't. Windows update, Windows will automatically check for update. It is just that it will not download the update, right? So it happens like what happens normally when you update your computer. When you check for update, it automatically downloads the update. So if you set this network as metered connection, it will check for update, but it won't download the update. So yeah. And and another thing, it will give you a prompt, like it will say like there are some updates available, but you are on a metered connection, so do you want to still download the update? If you click on download, it will start downloading the update. But if you not if you don't click on the download update, click on the download option, it will not download the update. So that is perhaps the easiest way. And there are like two ways, and you can do that. You can perform that too. So let me show you the other way. So let me go to this Windows search, and let me type services.msc. All right, services.msc. So you see I have an app called services, so I need to open it. All right, okay. So down below I have something called Windows Update. Yeah, there you go. So you need to double click on it. So I double click on it, and I have this sort of window, and you need to I mean, there's an option like startup type. You need to set this as disabled if you want to disable Windows Update. So I click on here, and then you need to apply. Click on apply and then press OK. And I won't do that, so I'll set it as automatic. And well, not automatic. I'll set this as manual. And okay, I'll press OK. So yeah, so that's the way to do. That's another way to disable Windows Update. And last but not the least, you can play with Registry Editor, but to disable the Windows Update. But yeah, it's a bit advanced, and it requires some technical knowledge. But yeah, I'll show you. But I recommend not to play with Registry Editor if you're not a tech savvy. uh, if you are like, if you know all this stuff, then you're good to go. But yeah, in this video I'll make sure that even if you are a non-tech non-tech person or anything as such, you should be fine if you do this step by step, and if you do this very carefully. So without further ado, let's just play with Registry Editor, shall we? Now you need to go to, you need to again go to the Windows search, and you need to type Registry Editor. So I type Registry Editor. Oh, there you are. So it's the app is here. So I need to open the app. I need to click yes, and you see I have this option called H key local machine. You need to, you need to open this. You need to double click on it, and then you need to go to this software. You need to click on here. So I click on software, and you see I have something called policies here. So I double click on it, and then I click on Microsoft. So I go to Microsoft, double click on Microsoft, and then I have this Windows option. I then again double click on Windows. So I double click on Windows, and you see I need to right click on Windows folder. So I right click on Windows folder, and then I have this new option. So I need to click on this new I need to go to this new option, and then I click on key. And after I click on key, uh, I need to name this as new. So and then I press enter, and I then again right click on new, and then I go to new, and I again press this key, and I set this. I need to rename it as Windows Update. So I rename it as Windows Update. And oh, remember, these are like case sensitive, so make sure to use the proper the proper letter. So you need to remember that. So Windows update. All right. So Windows Update. So yeah, make sure that your spelling it's not wrong. So yeah, Windows Update, it's fine. So I need to press enter, and now I need to again go to this Windows uh, Update, and I need to click on here, right click on here, and I then again go to this new option. So I need to create a key here, and name this key as AU. So I name this as AU, and then I press enter. So guys, now this AU, I then again right click on this AU option, and now I need to right click on I have right click on here. So I need to go to this new option again, and I need to go to this DWORD 32-bit value. So I click on here, and I need to set this value, I mean name this value. So I'll do that. I'll do that. So I'll just type AU options, options, and then I press enter. And now guys, I need to double click on here, this AU options, and let's see what happens. So I double click on it. Now guys, this is the window that that pops out when I double click on it, and I need to change its value. So it's the value data is 0. Uh, I need to set this as 2. So I type 2, and now I need to click OK. So I click on OK, and now it's all okay. I mean it's done. So these are the steps that you need to follow in order to disable your update via Registry Editor. So you can delete all these options when you no longer need them. You need to delete these new options, new option that you have created. So I mean, you only delete these options when you no longer need to sort of restrict all those downloads and stuff like that. So yeah, you need to disable this new option, so when you are no longer on a limited data plan or something like that. So yeah, that way you can disable Windows update just by playing with Registry Editor. And yeah, if you did not if you I mean if you don't get it at the first go, make sure to do check this video once again. As I said before, it's a bit technical, so yeah. So I won't disable my update, so I'll delete this folder. So yeah, so I delete it. Yes, but yeah, if you need it, you'll set this and you're good to go. There will be no Windows update on your computer ever. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's it for this video. And if you like the video, do hit the like button, and do subscribe and to this channel, so if you so you don't miss any videos. So on this, I'd call it a wrap, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye and take care.